Grand Rising. This is a guide for the next 5 months of your everyday life. Yeah, it's an important message today. This is a guide to get through these next 5 months. We are going into Saturn Retrograde right now. And, Saturn kind of gets a bad rap. But these next 5 months, it could change you forever. And you're going to utilize this energy to your advantage. And when you come out of this, when we're in November, you're going to be a totally different person. And this is the message that everyone needs to hear to get through the next few months. Please hit the like button right now. If you just stumbled across this message, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video link. We need people on the ground. We need boots on the ground. And each and every one of you, if you're sharing this message with the hashtag Saturn Retrograde, it's a backward motion of Saturn. And, this whole time period, remember a diamond, a beautiful shiny diamond. A diamond is formed under great pressure. This time period is bringing us into mastery of ourselves. You actually have to master yourself. You're going to have to master your everyday life. And that's what this time period is going to represent. We're going to be like the masters of the universe when this is all said and done, Light Warriors. And this message today is really going to help shine a light on what you need to do to get through this time period to really thrive. We don't just want to survive the end days. We want to thrive the end days. Because when we get out of this, and we could see it right now, all the suppression, it feels like you're being buried right now, but they didn't realize that you were seeds. So as they're burying you, you're growing into a beautiful tree, Light Warriors. You're like an oak or something like that. We're growing bigger and stronger than ever before, and this is a time period of the year where this all happens. And we're coming back bigger and stronger than ever before. A lot of people, it feels like you're disappearing from the world, but this is the time of limitation for you to find yourself. And when you are actually in a time of limitation, then you could actually sit quietly with your thoughts. You might be getting this message right now, and you say to yourself, I'm alone. I'm being isolated right now. I don't know why I'm isolated. But we are in a period of isolation, so we could really find ourselves. We need to be fine-tuned. And Saturn Retrograde, don't go anywhere. This is a very important message, is going to get us ready for the new Earth. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support, as you can see right now. Please, could you hit the like button? Take a second to smash that like button. Click the subscribe button, double check you're still subscribed. Hit the bell next to subscribe, select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm on your phone if you really resonate with these videos and the message. You know that there'll be a new video every single day. We can't trust on the algorithms anymore. If you like this work and you like more uncensored content, we get together on Zoom on Patreon. The link is in the description if you'd like to join that. We have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Rumble. We have it all, Our Everyday Lives. Links are in the description. So please take the time to join all of our community across all platforms, because we have to get ready for the main event. We are in Saturn Retrograde right now. Congratulations. And we are here from today all the way till November the 4th. So this message is going to help you get through the next 5 months of your everyday life experience. Saturn Retrograde brings us into mastery of ourselves. A lot of people, they don't actually master themselves. If you want to be a master of the universe, you actually have to master yourself. Okay, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? We really have to focus on all of these things. Saturn represents the innate need to reach one's potential. Isn't that interesting? A lot of you probably getting this message right now. You want to reach your potential, right? Even myself, right? I have great aspirations. I know what my potential is. Well, this Saturn event right now, even though Saturn might have a bad rap for being the planet of limitation, it's actually helping us hone in on our true potential. If you want to become who you came here to be, this is the time to thrive. This now becomes a journey of responsibility, focus, limitation, and challenges, right? We're going through challenges right now, as you could see. Determination, commitment. Think about that. Are you committed daily to your goals, right? And have structure. When you have structure, I've created structure for our family and community and this channel, right? We have to have structure, and you're really going to have to build structure. Some people are like all over the place. That's okay. We're really going to have to focus on structure in the upcoming months. Saturn challenges. It's a challenge. And that's why a lot of people don't like Saturn. Saturn challenges, but gifts those reaching the top of the mountain. You're on a climb right now. Each and every one of us, we're starting to climb up. We're climbing up. We're hiking up the mountain. We're all climbing up the mountain right now. And Saturn actually rewards, right? You get a massive reward when you reach the top of the mountain. At the end of this journey, we're all going to be on top of the mountain together. Saturn is known as the planet of karma. We hear the karma, and we don't like that. It brings us harsh truths. Sometimes we don't want to take out the accountability mirror. On this channel, we realize that if you're going to go through a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening process, you're going to have to deal with the harsh truths. Harsh truths. These two youths, you have to... My cousin Vinny, for anyone that you're going to have to deal with harsh truths. And some people don't like the truth. You can't handle the truth, right? They don't like the truth. But we're going to have to be the observers, right? You're actually going to have to take yourself out of your body and actually look at your life and look at your strengths, look at your weaknesses. Don't worry about who you're hurting at this time. You got to be the truth. You have to be the truth. We're not tiptoe through the tulips. We're not tiptoeing through the tulips at this time. It's Saturn time. It's time for harsh truths. Saturn is going to teach us how to level up, right? Sometimes the teacher, it's not so easy, and hard times make hard people. You want to be strong, you want to be hard. Well, it's teaching us how to level up, actually. You will see the world in a different light. Isn't that interesting? I could reflect on my journey. When things are comfortable, you're not able really to put yourself in other people's shoes. And the past few years, especially right now, we're getting to see the world from a different vantage point. We see it in a different light. We could put ourselves in other people's shoes. We share about the 8 dimensions of wellness on Patreon. You have to look at your life within all the dimensions, not just one. It's not just about the money, right? It's not just about the health. It's not just about the relationship. It's not just about the job. It's not just about the community, right? Relationships. Our life has many dimensions, and we're going to see these truths in many different aspects of the different dimensions that we live every single day in. Saturn has a bad reputation. It has a reputation of lack and limitation. People fear this, right? I don't like that. You hear Saturn is the planet. I mean, a lot of us, you could see this, and you could see a lot of Saturn representation in a lot of hidden symbols and stuff across the world. It does have this reputation for limitation. But what this does, think about this right now, it directs work and success. When I look at my journey, if we didn't have the Saturn limitation, all the attacks that were thrown onto humanity since 2020, the year of clear vision, My work was directed. I achieved success because of this energy. You are a terrific transmuter. This is a time period to rejoice and be glad, because now you actually get to show the world your beautiful gifts, light warriors. This is the time period over the next few months. And as you're stumbling in right now, please, could you kindly hit the like button right now? All the support as we get through the lack and limitation. You guys can really help get us through the lack and limitation if you smash that like button. Others will find this very important message. Probably the most authentic message on Saturn retrograde you will find out there in YouTube land. And you could actually leave a comment on this video if this is the most authentic Saturn retrograde video you got. Saturn is not just pain and suffering. We hear the pain, the suffering. Saturn actually can bless us as well. Saturn blesses someone with fortunes of life, the achievements. There is a beneficial state of Saturn. It's true. When a person adheres to what is right and fights against wrong, then the person will become honest and very serious when related to one's work. A lot of people in spiritual rainbow unicorn land thinks everything's got to be love and light and rainbows and Lucky Charms and all that other stuff, right? But when we're looking at the authentic, please go to the channel page, and I share the authentic journey of Kensho versus Satori. And not everything is going to be a Satori moment. You're going to have to get your Kensho as well. And the Kensho is the driving force, if you want to look at Saturn that way. There's many different ways. I represent a lot of the spiritual journey in all these different ways. But when you have your Kensho, when you have that pain, when you have that limitation, it actually brings out something inside of you that you can't really get when you're nice and comfy. A diamond is formed under great pressure. So when you think about this, and Saturn gives us a great reward today, making the person honest and very serious when related to one's work. Think about that. Are people becoming more honest with themselves? Speaking the truth. Some people aren't going to like it in the next few months. Remember Sheldon Cooper? Remember the Big Bang Theory? Remember Sheldon Cooper? I love Sheldon Cooper. Did you love Sheldon Cooper? Look him up if you don't know him. Watch a clip on YouTube. They got a clip, right? So Sheldon Cooper, he always spoke the truth, even if it was very uncomfortable, and that's what made it funny. But, you know, I always really resonated with Sheldon Cooper because, you know, you just, right, the best character. That's where we're going to be in the next few months. You got to be like Sheldon. Hashtag be like Sheldon. Don't be like Tom. Got to be like Sheldon these next few months. And when you become more honest like that, and you become very serious, wasn't he also serious with his work? They are great minds out there. To each his own. To each his own. But Sheldon actually showed us the truth. And you could take anything out there. What I do, I take movies, I could take sports, I could take anything. These are our everyday lives. And I could actually look at the energetic themes that it's showing us, right? Especially like they live. Joshua writes, bazinga. Tremendous comment, Joshua. I appreciate all of you. The angels are here. The 444s are here right now, blessing us with the limitation and the challenges that are helping us become the greatest version of ourselves. This is the energy. These are the waves. This is a massive wave is coming in for the next 5 months. Do you know how to ride the wave? Do you know how to ride the wave? It's an honest question. This is how we learn how to ride the waves. Because if you try to go against the wave, it will knock you over. It will crush you. The wave will crush you. A big tsunami wave is coming. And it's going to knock you over. Surf's up, kid. You could write it in the chat. It's time for surf's up. And these are the ways that you're going to have to navigate this time period. Look at what God is offering up to us. Look at the situations. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. I've shared this time and time again. You will have to use clairsentience in the end days. So you are going to have to feel the energy behind the words, right? Wasn't he authentic? That's what it's all about. And some people don't like authenticity. It's very powerful. Why? It is the highest state of consciousness, very powerful. Can you imagine the power when you speak in authenticity? Some people, they get triggered. Rah! They get so angry when you're speaking the truth. Do you see that on the course of your journey? Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. A lot of people, they want to speak the truth. They're brought down the consciousness scale into guilt and shame. Shame, right? How dare you speak the truth, right? You know those people, right? So you have to really be like Sheldon. Speak the truth during this time period, and it's going to make you very serious with your work. We all came here to do work, great miracles, right? Even Jesus Christ said, the miracles that I do, you will do and greater. A lot of people, they're giving up their power in this, I mean, it's the modern era, but this matrix is collapsing. You were tricked. You were under satanic mind control, also known as subconscious programming. 95% of the reality that you're experiencing is dictated by subconscious programs. And you get them repeated on the television because they give you a television program. They're programming your mind, which is mind control. And now you worship a false idol, maybe. We are not giving away to false idols. Oh, get this guy in office. He'll help us. She'll help us. Do this. Right? We have to start trusting ourselves. And when you trust yourself, when you become self-empowered, you could write it in the chat right now, self-empowerment. When you become self-empowered, that's where the magic lies. So you really want to focus on the beneficial state of the Saturn retrograde. And when a person adheres to, remember, it's what's inside of us. I actually shared about this when I talk about the solar flares. Right? If you're new to the channel page, we're headed towards the Great Solar Flash event, and we have been bombarded with solar flares, X-class solar flares, and it really brings out what's inside of a person. So you want to be in that beneficial state, and you adhere to what is right and fighting against what's wrong. And when you do this, and you're very honest, you become very serious with your work, and you become rewarded, amply rewarded, as they say, amply rewarded. You'll become amply rewarded. It's a great time. It's a great time to focus on yourself and what you can accomplish. And don't get, there's so many pitfalls. They're going to try to pull you back into, you got to do this, you got to get back into the matrix. And they will pop up out of anywhere to try to desperately stop you from becoming who you came here to be. Yeah. Bay Area believer, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for being here every day. How is it going in the Bay Area? No, we're across the country, and we are across the world, right? Yeah, I'm reading the comments right now. Many people are triggered by the truth, right? It's very, people say, why is this so? Because you're challenging they believed this their entire life. So when you do this, their reality is crumbling right before their very eyes. That's who they are, right? Like you might know a person and stocks is their life, and that becomes their identity. And you're speaking about love and light and the changes, and they might lose their identity. What they've done their entire life is not even real. It's an illusion. And you're doing the research right now, whatever it might be, the old world, the prestige, the Lamborghini, that so you could pull up into the Starbucks parking lot, so you could order your macchiato and run the gas, right? Instead of just making a 2-minute cup of coffee at home. If you're new to the channel, it's a joke, but it's true. You've seen it. I know you've seen it. You've seen it out there, right? People are struggling to make ends meet. You see the macchiatos being ordered. They can't even get out of the car. They're sitting, the gas is burning up, it's $5 a gallon. There goes the gas. So they wind up spending like $15 on a cup of coffee. I do it in 3 seconds at home. I'm up, I'm grinding, I'm putting it in, whipping it up. There goes the coffee, right? Yeah, you make it yourself, Casey. It's better. I'm actually, when someone prepares your food, we talk about everything here on this channel. Please kindly hit the like button right now if you just stumbled into this world famous live stream. It's a really great support. Everyone that hits that like and hits the share button, execute a share today. That little arrow share, it really helps the algorithms. Say, oh, everyone's sharing this video. It must be powerful. We have to realize that when people prepare your food, if they are of a negative energy, that energy is going into the food. They're preparing your coffee. If they're negative, it's going into that, and now you're ingesting it. I very rarely go out to eat. Very rarely go out to eat. It's true. And you might be like this as well. Jacqueline writes, you got it. Right? You got it. Virginia, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Everything carries a vibrational frequency. Tesla said, want to know the secrets of the universe? Think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So other people can carry a vibrational frequency that could mess with yours. On the channel page, I've done the science of vibes, constructive and deconstructive interference waves. So now we have a planet out there, right? We got Saturn out there, and now Saturn is going retrograde, and there is an energy, there is a frequency that affects us. And it could be a constructive or a deconstructive interference wave. When you start to look back at the world, not everything is just good or bad. This person's good, this person's bad, but actually, most of the world, it is what it is. This person just is. It just is. It's just there. Saturn is not good or bad. This is what it is. This is what it is. When we start to think differently about our world, when we think about the frequencies and the vibrations that affect us, that's why it's maybe a good time to get into isolation. Get into isolation. You are experiencing, this is a major ascension symptom. You're saying, oh, I'm not worried about going out to the club, hanging out, doing all these things. I'm actually in isolation. You will feel this. Please share it in the comments. You get around a group of people, and then all of a sudden, you get so tired. You get so tired. Drained. I shared in our Patreon group when I was younger and I would go out to the club, I would always have to nuke myself with caffeine because I would go to the club and I would get tired right away. I was like a ball of energy, but when I would go into the club, everyone having Al Ghul, I would get drained. I would get so tired, and my friends, oh, you're all hyper in the car, and then you get in the club and you're ready to go home, you're tired. So, now as we're peeling back the veil, we're understanding our surroundings, we're understanding frequencies and loosh and all this other stuff. Now we understand why we felt this way. Remember, awareness is the precursor to change. You got to change your attitude, right? And if you are aware of these energies and how to navigate this, that's why this is an essential broadcast for the next 5 months of your everyday life. Hit the like button, hit the 555. We're headed to the 5th dimension, and let's all focus on becoming the greatest version of ourselves over the next 5 months. 5 months till the next version of yourself. I saw several comments as I was love bowling it. Yeah, the matrix is in the brain. You got to remember the brain is your third brain. Your heart comes first, your stomach, and then your brain actually is the third brain. And Jupiter, remember we had the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in 2020 was the year of clear vision. You know, some people are still in denial that these are the end days, but, you know, we got to wake up to where we are right now. You know, a lot of people look at Saturn as bad and Jupiter as good. Now, Jupiter is the planet of ascension. I just want you to think about these things. Jupiter is expanding things, right? So Jupiter expands. So, you know, sometimes Jupiter can expand even a problem in your life, and now it becomes really big so you can really focus on it. So that's why we have to look at the energetic themes. Not everything is good or bad. Everything is what it is. So if Jupiter expands a problem, it actually gives you an opportunity to analyze the problem. So even though it might seem, oh, this problem got so bad right now, it got so big, it expanded, but it actually helps you analyze it and address it. Mina, the chosen one, thank you so much for the support, Mina. I really appreciate that very much. Virginia, thank you. Virginia writes, our everyday lives is my daily spiritual multivitamin. Tremendous, Virginia. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you being here, and kindly, please, could you just hit that like button if you didn't hit it yet while you're coming in? It's really going to help others find this message. We aspire to have the best versions of every video. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people sharing about Saturn retrograde. Let's get this video seen by others. It's an authentic video for those that are out there. Mina, thank you again. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got to take our spiritual multivitamins. Think about the multivitamins as we work together as a community, right? We just don't take vitamin B and that's it. We take a multivitamin, because you have to have different aspects, right? So in the old world, right? So in the past, you might have had one identity, right? Science teacher, for example, worked for the failing New York City Department of Education, right? One identity, right? But now you have to be science teacher, spiritual leader, right? Creator, content creator, right? I have to work with art as well. There's so many different aspects, right? Motivational speaker. Right now, we don't just have one path. We have the multivitamin path. We have all these different energies that are coming together. If you're new to this, this is the prophecy of the Hopi and the Rainbow Warriors. You have to have all the colors of the rainbow, not just one color. You have to have all the rainbow colors. Some of you think about the chakra systems with the authentic rainbow with the purple at the top, the indigo at the top, right, which is the crown chakra. The third eye, right? The blues, the greens, the yellows, the orange, the red, right? That's the way it goes. And when you think about that, think about all the colors, right? And if you have an ailment in one area of the body, that is representation of one of those chakras. In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheel of energy. It doesn't mean you're a spiritual wackadoo because you said chakra. You know, this is the energetic body. We have to really focus on the energetic body at this time. And when you're focused on your feelings, you're going to have to feel your way through. Okay, this feels good. This feels bad. Dr. Bruce Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. You could have someone in your life, oh, I'm so great. I'm so nice. I'm so this. I'm so that. And meanwhile, they're not making you feel so great. So you have to think about the energies that are behind the words and who's who at this time. The rabbit hole goes real deep. You remember Bugs Bunny? What up, Doc? Bugs Bunny actually teaches us about the spiritual awakening journey. The spiritual awakening journey. And we're going down a rabbit hole. We're chilling out with Bugs. We say, what's up, Doc? And this is where it is. This is where it's at. You know, it's not just, oh, it was left or right or this or that. There's levels and layers. And you know, if you're in a maze within a maze within another maze and you needed to get out of there, it's going to be hard. But that's why you're going to have to go up now. You can't be on this plane, this 3D plane. If you're going through this on the 3D plane and you got to get out of one maze and another maze, but if you went up and you ascended, say, to the 5th dimension, you would get a higher vantage point. Now you're looking down. You said, oh, I was in that maze. Oh, and then it was in another maze. And then it was in another maze. It's like they try. You can't get out of here. You can't get out of here. And that's what they want. They wanted to hold dominion over you. It's biblical. Dominion over livestock. It's a biblical time period. And we're waking up to this in the now moment. All of these, the answers are right before our very eyes. You got to see them. You got to open up your eyes real big. Open those eyes. Can I see those big, beautiful, wide eyes in the emojis in the chat right now? You see those big, I love that emoji. It's one of my favorite emojis. You have the beautiful eyes, right? Staring, looking, observing. Nikola Tesla said, I am the observer. And that's what we all need to do right now. We have to sit back. We have to observe. Then you could be the then you could speak the truth. You can't say, oh, well, this is my friend and this is my relative or you know, this is me and I have to put on a facade. You just got to be the observer. You got to take yourself out of it. Take yourself out of it and just be the observer and look at the situation. And then you could say, oh, this or that, so on and so forth. Be the observer. Look from a higher vantage point at it. Get a higher vantage point and look at these things. And that's what we can do during Saturn retrograde. Because we're going backwards now. We're going backwards. We could feel it right now. We could actually see it right now. We're in it right now, in this now moment, but we could overcome it because we have to strengthen what's really important. And when we strengthen the family, when everyone bands together, everyone hit that like button at once. If everyone shares this link today, I guarantee you we'll overcome it. M, thank you so much, M. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. I love you, brother. We got to keep our eyes open. Keep our eyes open. Be aware to what's going on out there. So, I missed that one. Julie writes, the massage school, they nickname me Chakra Khan. I love that. Chakra Khan. Chakra Khan. Chakra Khan. Chakra Khan is here. You got to be the chakras here. That's tremendous. I love the chat. I enjoy reading the chat. Can you imagine what I do? Right, I'm writing my own material. I don't need Hollywood script writers. I write my own material. I put it together. I'm speaking. There's no teleprompter. I'm reading. I'm staying focused. Some people can't even read a teleprompter out there. My fellow American. Next line. They have no clue what's going on. There's robots out there. It's all artificial. We got to wake up to the world. What's going on? Feel the energy out there. You like that, Pamela? Everyone like, no, it's true. It's based on a true story. You could see it right now. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Oh yeah, Christelle writes, go smash that like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Was waiting for you on Zoom last week. What's going on here? We're actually like a family on the Zoom. It's a great time if you'd like to join Patreon. No, but listen, Saturn has a bad rap. Don't worry about it. Learn from this time period. You got to learn. You might lose things. Say, oh, this is being taken away from me. This is being taken away. Nothing's being taken away. You're shifting onto a different timeline. A higher timeline for yourself. The timeline where you really get to embody your truthful self. We can't deal with the anxiety any longer. You can't deal with these things because something inside of you is telling you, we came here for so much more. We came here for so much more. You could write it down. We came here for so much more. We didn't come here for the limitation and the lack. But this energy, right, this holding pattern, we've really been in this holding pattern for a while now. Do you feel like we're in a holding pattern? Let us know in the comments. We're breaking free of the holding pattern, and it could be harsh. But remember that diamond is being formed under the great pressure, all the stress, oh, happy birthday. Oh, Happy birthday. We got birthdays in the chat. Happy birthday. We'll pop a bottle of Cristal for you. Happy birthday. This is the world that we're in. And it is a world. There is something innately wrong with the matrix. It does limit you, you know, but we're all breaking free and we're reaching a level, a level that we've never achieved before. And all of your dreams, oh, I dream about this, and you used to believe, oh, I can never reach that. That limitation is over, kid. It's over, kid. We're breaking free. We're busting out. We're headed up to the heavens now. We are going up to the heavens, the Most High. We're going up to the Most High right now. We can't live in fear. We can't live in lack. And the challenges, the trials, the tribulations that we're getting right now, we're in it right now. As I'm leaving this transmission, it's going to last the test of time over the next few months, and we're going to be here till November 4th. So learn about this, become the master that you came here to be. This time period is bringing us into mastery of ourselves. And we all have something within our innate, within our DNA. And you are going to become the greatest version of ourselves. You're going to embody what you came here to be at the end of this journey. Remember, a trip is planned. A journey has twists and turns. Where will we go next? Only God knows. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so that it becomes visible to more people, and please everyone share with one other person. When we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Hit that share button, share it to a friend, text it to a friend, put it on your social media wall, hit the hashtag Saturn Retrograde. People are waking up to this time period. This energy is going to be 5 months. 5 months of this energy. So let's really go with the flow. Learn this energy, get it out to the people. If this message resonated with you, we have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So set it. You can even set an alarm on your phone. Come back every single day. Never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. I love each and every one of you. Be part of our community on all the platforms: Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Rumble. Right? Join Patreon if it calls you, and just focus on improving yourself. You're here for your soul's growth. We're here in Earth School. Dolores Cannon called this Earth School. We're in Earth School. Julie writes, the best science class ever. I appreciate that. I really do. And it's my honor to do this. We're here to be the best version of ourselves, and we're not going to stop. We're just going to keep growing our soul every single day. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.